Sometimes you gotta get a little crazy. But I'm gonna attempt to just sit on this little boat and go around and see if I can feel anything. This might be one of the weirdest, nastiest things I've ever done. Right here, there's no guardrail at all. You can go straight in. But I do not give up. I keep going. I'll come back again, even if it takes years.
You might call them scuba sleuths.
Their new hobby went from cleaning up waterways to solving mysteries. And what a great public service.
Jeremy Sides and Adam Brown travel the country searching for closure in cold cases.
Amazing. The gift of closure to grieving families is absolutely priceless.
Today I traveled back to Greensboro, North Carolina to continue searching for missing person John Prange Masse, a missing persons case from 1984, so it's been over 40 years. He's been missing. He was last seen leaving a party in Greensboro, headed home to Burlington, Gibsonville area where he lived, and he has vanished along with his 1979 Yellow Toyota hatchback. And last time I was out here with Jeremy, we scanned a lot of the waterways and lakes around Greensboro, and we were able to locate two different old vehicles, one up in a lake and then one out here in this pond before. There's an old Ford Galaxy out here.
It feels like metal that's giving way.
Really?
Whatever it is, it's loose, but it's definitely a panel because I could feel it. I could feel the metal like pop, 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 pop.
Oh! Jesus! Oh my! Oh, dude!
I popped the trunk.
You popped the trunk. It is a car. Now, I'm not 100% convinced that we completely cleared this because there's so much algae and growth. We couldn't get a great scan or really clear it and see if there was something we might have missed. So my buddy Jason Serrata's coming out here. We're going to be trying to check it a little bit further and deeper, throw some magnets out, maybe get in there and dive around. Just because if there's one car, there might be more. And we're also going to try to check some other spots today. So let's meet up with Jason, start throwing the magnet out here and try to see what we can find. So right out here before, it's not very deep, but the ford is right there. The problem is there's just algae everywhere. It's actually fairly visible. What's going on, man? You all right? So this is the spot, man. So the ford is like right over there where that metal pole is. Yeah. To the right. Okay. And that's the cooler and tire we pulled out last time.
Where's the that post at?
I think one of the posts is missing over here.
So I think.
Well, that's the one you were talking about, right?
So I think what I was looking at in all those pictures, straight out here. If we throw out here, I feel like we're gonna hit something.
Because it's like. It's like 7 feet in the middle, I think, and then like 6 feet over there where the ford is. I mean, there's some little deeper holes, right. But then it's also like shallow. But
we should. If we toss out right about there, we probably could do that from here over in this area. I feel like.
Yeah.
That's the way it pulls in too.
But yeah, I mean, if the ford hit, the ford wouldn't have ended up way over there for that pole.
Yeah.
Which is kind of strange.
Ford would have that pole out of the ground as big as it is, but his car was only like 2,000 pounds. So
and that, I mean, some of these poles are just completely out too.
He hit that.
You know, that one's pulled out. That one's, these are probably from back then too, you think? They look old.
No mosquitoes or any kind of bugs out here?
That looks like a car part. More modern. Alright, let's throw this in. Oh yeah. Look at all that nastiness. It's actually not super thick though, which is good. And then it looked like a couple other objects almost similar car shaped.
Over the flying drone?
Yeah. Like the same color, kind of.
Yeah.
Like really like straight out there, you can kind of see the top of it. All right, I just put on my dry suit because I got a kind of crazy plan. Because there's so much algae and growth, as you can see that we're pulling up, I bought a cheap inflatable boat, and with these magnets, they work better if you can just go straight up and down. So I put on my dry suit because I'm gonna get wet, but I'm gonna attempt to just sit on this little boat and go around and see if I can feel anything. And because we know the other car's right there, but this is all I could get for now. Short notice, and it's such a small area, it's hard to get anything through. This might be a bit crazy, but I can't think of a better way. What do you think about this plan?
Whatever works. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a small body of water, so, you know.
Cause we're just pulling up all this muck.
Yeah.
That's what I knew was gonna happen. And his car might be a little farther out.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought I might have seen some shadows and things that looked like tires. I don't know, let me get out there. I don't have a paddle, but I can, you know, pull myself with a mag.
You make a push stick out of one of these.
Well, I have a long pole in the back of my truck if I have to. Let's see what happens here. I don't know what could go wrong. And it's pretty shallow. One thing I'm worried about is I'm definitely over the weight limit for this thing. Huh? Yeah. This isn't crazy. Sometimes you gotta get a little crazy. Still so much nastiness. I'm just hoping I can get a better stick. My car's, it's a small car, but still should be in this general area. I mean, the algae's like, it's like thick algae, but it's thin. I've not felt anything yet. Kinda. This is so unstable. I'm like, every throw, I'm like, every 2 seconds, I'm kind of like about to go in. I got a little piece of metal. Oh no! I wouldn't be surprised if I end up in the water here soon. Kind of looks like a light switch or door, like a door thing. It looks like. Maybe put your boat in and see what yours looks like. I don't know. Alright. So I'm currently laying down now on this raft that's about to capsize. This might be one of the weirdest, nastiest things I've ever done. Although the water, I feel safe out here. I haven't seen anything but frogs, you know, in North Carolina. So, I don't know. Might be some snakes and turtles, but that's about it. Jason's got his RC sonar boat right here. You see the car? I had to go like straight in by the pole here before I could see it. It wasn't a great picture, but it should look like a little, you know, you saw mine like a square or whatever. Alright, so this is kind of what I'm dealing with right now. It looks ridiculous, kind of feels ridiculous, but I didn't have my I don't have like a bigger small boat that I could stand on top, so this is a pretty good solution. But I don't feel anything, you know, the Ford is right here that we already found before. I don't feel anything else in this area. Definitely get some weird looks by some people driving by though, but yeah, let me get out of here. Come save me. Alright. It's like a lifesaver. Probably gonna get full of stuff. Well, I think my plan basically worked more or less, but I didn't see anything. I mean, I didn't feel anything. Well, that's what I was thinking, but it's pretty flat on its wheel. I mean, it's shallow. It's a pretty shallow pond. It seems like the perfect spot. I mean, it obviously happened. Car is in there.
How deep is it, like between that pole and the line?
It's like, I mean, it's like 6 feet right there.
I mean, like from the pole's back.
Oh. Well, like growth can't be that deep. All right, just got out of the water. Yeah, I mean, I think that worked. It wasn't that prettiest thing, but I would have felt something else. I felt the car we found before. I didn't feel anything else out here. I feel better about it. I mean, maybe I can't say for 100%, but we're gonna try to go look at the ponds by his house next, see if we can get permission from the owners for that. Last time it wasn't pretty. We got yelled at by one of the neighbors. So hopefully this goes better. All right, we just got permission from the property owners to check this pond and the next one, which his house was right down here apparently. So I've really wanted to check these for the longest time. It's like one of the most obvious spots. So if we can clear these, it will ease my mind a lot. It looks pretty shallow.
Five, 6 foot deep in the middle.
3 feet right there.
How many?
3 feet. I honestly thought this one looked a little deeper in the middle, but I mean, I guess the bigger they are, the usually deeper they seem. Yeah, this one's too shallow. Just want to walk back there? Alright, so here's the back farther pond. That if he was going down the road and passed out or had a medical emergency, I mean, he would have driven straight through. There's a lot more fish in this one. Can you hold it?
Floating logs.
Oh, a little bit deeper. It doesn't look very deep either, though. Pretty crazy if he was out here, but $3 feet. That's what he was saying, like 5 or 6 feet max. I haven't been getting a super great scan lately. I feel like the smaller the battery, like the worse the scan looks.
Yeah.
It's like not getting enough power to it. It's still 4 feet. Well, appears clear, I would say. One more pond that was way back here, which I don't think makes sense, but since we're here, we're going to check it and be thorough. This one looks like it might be deeper.
Yeah.
3 feet. 4. So now I'm just thinking even more Lake Townsen, one of those roads going over the lake there, and he just went left instead of right. Yeah. And got lost. 4.5. Almost 5. So we got one tire out here, but that is about all I see. It is deep enough. You said it was drained low at some point?
Yeah.
There's a pond over here I want to check out. It looks like it was here back then. I'm not 100% sure, but it's in town. Looks like it's pretty well taken care of though, so I don't really expect to find much. The water looks really clear too, but we're gonna take a look, see if we can't find anything. See, 3 feet. 4 feet. I guess it's part of this campus or the cities. I don't know. 5 feet. 6 feet. I mean, it's barely deep enough, but it is deep enough. It's looking pretty clear right this second, from what I can see. Nothing out here. I don't know if it's been drained at all ever or what, but it does look like an older pond to me, so that's why I wanted to take a look. There's not too many around this Gibsonville area, so. We are at the Lake Townsen now. As you can see right by the road here, there's a lot of these little offshoots. Roads that go right by the water. Right here, there's no guardrail at all. You can go straight in. And, Jason's going down to the next one. There's like 4 or 5 different of these bridges or roads that go by. And I'm pretty sure these were here back then too. So we're gonna try to tag team and hop all these and check them. Alright. It's a pretty busy road for whatever reason. Throw her out there. Four feet. It's still not super deep. Kind of looks like some junk in the water right there. I don't know about a car though. It's a little windy. Just went over some object, I think. Kind of looks like something. Kind of looks like something. I don't know about a car. It looks pretty small, but it's kind of like a tree stump. I'm gonna try to go down to the end of this. Look at this guardrail. Somebody rammed into this thing really hard. Yeah, I don't know what that object. There is something straight out here, but it's not a car. I don't know. Don't know what it is. All right. This section is clear. Let's go to the next one. See if we can talk to Jason. Also, okay, there's like 5 sections that go over the water like this. I think they're all worth checking too. Alright, I'm in the 3rd bridge, and Jason's headed over to the next one. This water actually looks kind of clear. It's like a little windy and choppy, which is not great for scans, but I still should be able to see a car. I bumped up my sonar to shooting 80 feet instead of 100, so it should be a little easier to see anything vehicle-wise. Now, let me get up here and walk down the bridge. It is deeper over here, 9 feet. We were way down past those power lines before. Alright, this bridge is a little bit longer, so it might take a second, but we'll walk down. If I see anything, I will show y'all. Alright, we're on the other side this time. Jason also just sent me a picture. Kind of looks like a car window, or tires. It looks like something odd, so he's headed back over there. I'm going to meet him after I finish this side. Unless I find something too. 6 feet, 7... It's a lot less wakey on this side. The wind's hitting on the other side more, I guess. Much better picture. We'll keep scanning. We'll go across here and then meet back up over there. All right, I just finished up at Yanceyville Road, at least that section. And Jason messaged me, and he was looking over a scan from the second part of North Church Street. And it definitely looks like something. It is a little... Definitely looks like some object. It might have been... Sometimes these scans are kind of tricky to look at. But I think he said he's going back over there, so I'm going to try to meet him. And maybe I'll put mine down, see if I can get a little different shot. I didn't see anything. Nothing car-shaped anyways. A lot of snakes. I saw like 3 snakes. I had one water moccasin that just ate something big. That shadow, it's either the tree or it kind of looks like inside glass, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like... Is that right by the edge, though? Alright, so this is the bridge. Jason thought he might have seen a car, so I'm just double checking. There's some things, but it looks more like tree clumps over there to me. So right there's something small I went over. It's not a car. And then there's like a big tree clump. Right there. Yeah, I don't think that's a car. But it is tricky because we're talking, 40 years ago in a smaller car than normal. So we try to get as many different angles and go over it as many different ways as we can, but I'll scan the other side next. Alright, we're at the last spot of the day. Pretty much struck out everywhere. But there's always more places. This water looks pretty clear over here in this lake. Lake Townsen. So once we go down here to the end, that'll be, I believe, all of the lakes scanned. At least all the suspect spots. I've seen about 10 snakes literally slithering around all over the water here and stepping on them. No cars though. No cars, just the ones that are driving by me. But I do not give up. I keep going. I'll come back again, even if it takes years. All right. And just like that, we are wrapping up today. I'm beat. We covered a lot of ground. Those 2 ponds I've been wanting to check for a long time. All of Lake Townsen, I believe. I'm going to double check on the map. I'll be out again, but if you guys watching have any tips or anything, please let me know. And this is the reality, as always. I always say this is one of the realities of searching is, most of the time you're not finding anything. I think we found some trash, some small things, clumps of trees. I didn't see anything that really jumped out as a car. But if you guys have any tips, if you're in the area, places we haven't checked already, especially ponds, which I'm kind of more thinking he might be in. So please let me know, send me an email. But I really appreciate you guys watching, all the support as always. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.